the generator was running 9 hours, and now it's probably into the 10th hour, so it's on the same 5-gallon tank of fuel. See how much longer she runs. Okay, update on the generator test run to see how long it runs on that 5-gallon tank. Running this heater on 1500 watts. That's 13 and 1500 watt settings. The fan, I don't think, has never kicked off. The other night ran it for 8 hours. Yesterday I ran it for an hour. Today I've run it, that was 9 hours total. Today I started it at 11:45. It's at 11 and a half hours on about a 1/3 load. And as you can probably hear, it is still running. It's amazing. You know, the fuel gauge is empty, so who knows how long it's gonna last. Temperature outside is maybe in the 40s. This cabin heats up really good. It's showing at about, it's hard for the camera to focus. Maybe if, whoops. There we go, make it focus. And that's where it's sitting now, about 62 degrees, which is livable. If I had 2 of these heaters and this place fully insulated, it would probably heat this cabin very well in itself. Fully insulated, that one heater might heat this entire space, but as you can see, there is really not much holding the heat back. But these windows, the sun comes in here, it is unbelievably warm. I came in here, it was in the 50, or like around 50, and the heater I'm using is King brand. You can see the wattage rating. There isn't much special about it. It's pretty cheap feeling and pretty lightweight. I was just looking for cheap because I wanted something, that would take the chill out of the air on the nicer days out here. And to help maybe dry your feet off if they got a little wet, like your buddy comes over. See, I got my Tootsies just dried off the socks because I went for a walk out online. You see my walk around video, walking the property. It's drying off the socks real nice. Kind of nice to have a little warm spot. Overall, this heater works pretty decent. No idea on long-term durability. I don't have the handle put on now, mainly because of laziness. But it does work. It does have the safety sensor. Yeah, okay, I can hear it. At that angle, it tripped. It temporarily cut the generator, the generator backed off, tilted it back. The safety sensor works very, very well. Considering I bought 2 of these, I have another one that I have to bring over here yet. For like less than $60 with shipping. I got them on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime is awesome. It's at $60 for the pair. And I think I bought them as a pair because it might have been a 2 for that price. I'm not sure. I'd have to check. But overall, it basically does 0 work when it's 20 degrees outside. It might be 30 in here. So maybe another heater would be enough to raise temperature up to a livable level. But when I watched the video, listened to this video, obviously listen to the video before I post it. I'll know the noise level because the generator is on the other side of that wall, basically 12 feet away, and it'd be pretty irritating to listen to that all day. So I'm looking at an inverter-based generator to do the bulk of the duties. If I'm going to run a heater like this, a 2,000 watt continuous generator should power this thing. I'll have to check the specs, and I'll put that, if I remember, I'll put that in the item description. If not, I'll update the video for the specs of this heater, how much power it takes. So overall, it does work. It's not as built as heavy feeling. This thing feels like it's, you know, nothing. The old style milk house heaters weighed like twice as much. You know, the old ones would probably break your toe if you dropped it on your foot. So, but other than that, feeling light, it works very well. I have no idea how well the thermostat works because, for one, it's such a large space, 12 by 20 interior, then add the roof space, so the thermostat on there is probably not going to work unless you turn it way down. So until it gets warmer out here, ambient temperature outside, no way to test that function. I'll maybe in a few weeks when it starts getting warmer, maybe when it warms up in the 50s outside, I'll be able to get a better test of it and give you more information. And if you want to see more videos on products I'm reviewing, I got a whole bunch of stuff. You know, I got radial arm miter saw, I got table saws, I got a little of everything. Click on the subscribe button below, like the video if you like it, or comment on what do you think, you know, could be done differently. You know, if there's more information you need, I'll answer it as quickly as I can, or I will do that in the follow-up reviews on any items that I review. And I'm not getting paid for any of these videos. I bought all these products with my own money, and you're getting the God's honest truth when it comes to my product reviews. Oh, so far the generator has been running 12 hours on that tank of fuel. 12 and a quarter now. So it's turning out to be fuel efficient, and that fuel gauge is a dang liar. It said it's been empty for like over an hour. So see how much longer it's going to be till that thing runs out. I'm not leaving here until it runs out of fuel. Well, I stepped away from the generator for 5 minutes. Okay, maybe 6. After almost 13 and a half hours, it finally ran out of fuel. At about approximately 1/3 power load. So this old Craftsman, oh, it's 5,600 watts. 8600 surge, 10 horsepower engine. Briggs engine. Thing runs pretty good. Yeah, if you can pick one of these up and you need a big generator that runs good on fuel, but it's not the quietest, maybe a 3-sided box with the top on it to direct the noise that way, away from the building, would help. So, and not having it on the porch would help too. Other than that, if you can find one of these at a yard sale, get it, because I bought this one almost 13 years ago, and it's like in the $500 range then. So yeah, definitely pretty fuel efficient, relatively speaking, for its size.